means to me freedom, opportunities, and just constantly trying to promote higher education within the younger generations and yet trying to keep our traditions.
Hmong America to me is where the Hmong people successfully integrate to the American society while maintaining their traditional beliefs.
Okay, Hmong is resistance, it's responsibility and accountability to your community and to your Hmong peers. And Hmong is a transnational identity that's far removed from nation-state building. America, on the other hand, is individualism, the right to the pursuit of happiness, land, and property. It's capitalism and imperialism, and America is a national identity. It's associated with nation-state building. So how can you be Hmong and be American at the same time? It's almost impossible because they contradict each other so much. So to me, Hmong American is assimilation.
So being Hmong American means to me that if you're in the U.S., you obviously, you want to take all the opportunities that that it gives to you, especially being in the U.S. and being known as a melting pot. Being Hmong just means that you should be able to blend what you are, your heritage, your culture, and elaborate that into the American society and just collaborating the two and working it together. So that is what being Hmong American means to me.
To me, being Hmong American means to love and embrace your Hmong culture, as well as being able to thrust yourself into the opportunities that America has for you.
To me, Hmong American means an identity. It is like an identity. You get to embrace your own culture, the Hmong culture, as well as integrate the American culture into it. And so to be Hmong American is amazing because you get to take experiences from both cultures and apply it to yourself, and it makes you who you are. So pretty much being Hmong American, it gives you the best of both worlds, so you can find your identity.
Okay, Hmong America means to me being able to have community awareness of issues that go on in the community, particularly for this new second generation growing Hmong youth population that I think a lot of times gets overlooked. So being aware of the issues that they face because they will indicate how our community is going to do in the future. And also it's about involving youth, parents and elders to be active participants in our community and be involved in these community issues to address them and to make our voices known and heard. And develop our community and its ability to prepare for future generations, because I think that the youth are going to be a large part of that. So Hmong America really is going to be, I think, developed and shaped by the youth.
Hmong American means being Hmong and being American at the same time. Some may think that it's a burden to have responsibilities of being Hmong and American, but to me, I think it's a blessing in disguise because you get these two worlds and you take the best of the two worlds and you make it yours. So I think being Hmong American is unique and it's beautiful.
Being Hmong American to me means that you're embracing both the cultures and taking the opportunities that you are given.
For me, being Hmong American is being given the opportunity to voice our opinions and the American culture.
It means having the opportunity to be successful in America.
Hmong American. I think Hmong American means to me is born and raised, or just raised in America, living in America mainstream. That's American. And Hmong, living with your Hmong parents or being traditional at home. That's what Hmong American means to me.
It means having an identity and an opportunity of being who you want to be.
I think that being Hmong American means having the freedom as an American, and you can express yourself freely.
I think being Hmong American means being able to bring your Hmong culture to America and express and share it with the Americans.
It means being able to close the gap between the older generation and the younger generation, and just being like
a role model for people to look up to.
Như trong Colombia chỉ nu nên lo luôn nông hạt tia mong mi cả nó giờ ra chỉ usama lo luôn mong mi cả nó khi cho bé hai ninh mong và to lo luôn thì cho mi cả nó xử lý nước khi cho ít tu ninh và nhỏ ở luôn tu vì bé giờ mong bé chỉ to mong kinh cử thêm mong cái chạy để chỉ bé tốt cho để cho mi cả nó bé rồi tao chờ là cho cái chạy nhỏ luôn tu xuyên là tia usama paper mong mi cả nó giờ paper và bắt sang cả paper mong luôn nên rồi giờ đây